So here we go. Let's put this all into play here. Let's figure out some angles using everybody's favorite SOH. Yes, baby, SOH. The key to SOH, though, is remember your eyeballs. Label that triangle, and you're going to find out this is a whole lot easier. Okay, so let's look at A. There's our angle. Start labeling it. Put the eyeballs down. Check it out. Hey, there's your opposite. Put your eyeballs down on that. Hypotenuse shows up just like that. Wow, cool. That must make this. Hey, DJ, I'm over here, man. Okay, so guess what you have? Look, you got numbers with the opposite here. You got numbers with the hypotenuse. Go to SOH. I wonder which one it is. Well, guess what? There's the opposite. There's hypotenuse. It's got to be sine. All right. So sine of the angle. Well, this guy happens to be angle A. Opposite 4, hypotenuse 6. Now, question is always, how do I find A? Well, remember, when you're finding angles, it's always inverse. Okay? So maybe you'll put that down. When finding angles, right? It's always inverse. Oh, look at that. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Now we've got it. So obviously then, I want to find this angle A. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the sine. Sine inverse. Oh, there it is. And why do we sine inverse? Because look at that. Sine and sine inverse cancel, leaving you just plain old A degrees out there. That's what you're trying to find. So let's bring up the calculator here. Let's find sine inverse of 4/6. There's my calculator. Second, sine inverse of 4 divided by 6. There it is. Woo! Oh, I got a whole rockin' 41.8 degrees. But careful, the question says way back here, nearest degree. Don't get burned on that. So 41.8 actually works out to be 42 degrees. There's A. Let's go to the next one. See if we can do this a little better here. Check this one out. Look at that triangle. Again, what's confusing is triangles don't always have to look like this guy. They can be rotated to look like anything. This is why the eyeballs method is so important. Okay, there's the angle in question. Eyeballs. What's that? Well, of course, that's our opposite. So eyeballs in this tells us right away, hey, wonder what all the hype is about. Hypotenuse, there it is, making this adjacent, you betcha. Going over to SOH, what do you got here? Okay, well, look, I have opposite. No, actually, I don't have any measurement for opposite. I do have adjacent, though, and I have hypotenuse, adjacent and hypotenuse. I wonder which one that is. Oh, of course, cosine. Makes sense. All right, so write it out. Cos of B degrees, adjacent would be 10, hypotenuse would be 19, and lo and behold, guess what you're going to do? Yup, inverse cos, both sides. Why? Because again, you want to get rid of that cosine so that B's all by its lonesome. So we want inverse cos of 10/19. Calculator, clear this puppy. Inverse cos of 10/19. There it is. Close that bracket just like we had. Punch it. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. 58 degrees. Remember, to the nearest degree. So this, in fact, works out to be 58 degrees. Now, I want to show you something very, very interesting. Look at this next question. I know that's my angle in question. So eyeballs stares over at the opposite. Eyeballs, stares at the hypotenuse, right? And last but not least, that would make this the adjacent, ADJ. Now, do you notice that we have all three sides? Yeah, we have the opposite, we have the adjacent, we have the hypotenuse. So which one can we use? Surprisingly, we can use any one of them. That's the cool thing about this. We can use any one of those ratios because guess what? We have all three sides. So which one do you want to use? I know which one. Let's do tangent. Hey, we've already done cosine. We've done sine. It's tangent time, baby. Here we go. Tan, of course, of the angle, this case it's C, is opposite, which is 21, over adjacent, which is 20. TOA. Remember, TOA, opposite over adjacent. Get rid of this guy. Hey, no problem. I'm going to inverse tan both sides. So inverse tan, there it is. So go to my calculator now. Yoink, there it is. Clear that guy out of there. Inverse tan, second tan of, 21 divided by 20. Boom, punch it. I get a whole rockin' 46 degrees, and that's what my answer is. So 46 degrees for that one. I think the most important thing that you have to realize here is make sure you label your triangle every single time. Write out SOH, TOA, and this should be a walk in the park for you.